Okay, I'm gonna try it from here. Wait, give me a second. I wanna make sure this is working. Yeah, it looks like it is. That's about right there. Hear the birds? Sing. Okay, they're not all ready now. They're not in performance mode. But it's wonderful to hear the birds sing. What I also realize is you keep hearing our children, the young girls, and hell, the sad part is even the grown women. They all keep believing in this guy. They all look him. They're convinced that he exists. They know he's out there, and how they know is because every time they see a love story or hear about a love story, the first guy they think of is him. He's always, and what gets me is to this day, no one has met him yet. We've had glimpses or feels of him, but what the women don't realize is you've had glimpses and feels of him, but those were all in your mind. He was never there, my dear. He'll never be there. And he can't be there. It's not because he's a bad guy or because he doesn't care guy. Not the I don't care kind of guy. He's not going to be there because he doesn't exist. Prince Charming. I mean, come on, my dear. At some point, you have to stop looking for a man to be that part of you that you are already for you. I get it. You've been conditioned as a little girl, always with dolls. No one told you, sweetheart, you could have that doll, or you could be that doll. Or you could take it a step further and recreate that doll so the other ones that they want to manipulate and use and confuse into thinking that that's what they're here for, just to have babies by males while looking for this Prince Charming. No. Ladies, I'm here to let you know. Sad part is we know who raised you, and most parents didn't have parents because their parents weren't given what they needed by their parents, and their parents wasn't given to it by their parents. We're all getting the same rigmarole. We're all being bamboozled with the same story. We're following cultures that don't even exist from our core, from our family's core. It comes from being scared, feared, and manipulated into believing in this gentleman that's supposed to be coming back. He rises every Easter and Passover, but it seems like he's actually passing us over. The Savior that's coming back to save us from all this that they do. And one of those foul, vicious things that they do is lead women from children all the way up to adulthood into believing in angels. You're still believing in angels. You really believe angels exist. And so it's easy for you to confuse your daughters and be scared to even tell them what some of the guys have done to you while you were looking for Prince Charming. You're afraid to tell them how guys have treated you because the ego steps in. The ego won't allow you to say, sweetheart, I had a guy like that. He seemed like everything, and he was so. And then once he finished with me, when I allowed him to have me, and I felt like he was doing, he showed me a whole nother side, and I didn't realize that side actually exists in people. Well, ladies, I'll have you know that side exists in you also. You can go flip, flat, fast and slow if you have to. Of course, it's a human aspect. It's an aspect of being human. Yeah, we can flip in a New York minute. Sad part is we flip into everything that we were taught to be. Reptilian consciousness, not who we really be. See, I learned to flip into me. And me says, sweetheart, there's no Prince Charming. It's only on that electronic reproduction of life where you see on TV how wonderful life should, would, or could be, so they say. What's really happening, ladies, Prince Charming doesn't exist. You're looking for a man to make you feel like a woman. That's bullshit. You're a man with a womb. How the hell could some male who can't even perform and do what you do make you feel your best, or at your best, or the best you were told you could be by that goddamn TV? Yeah, ladies, with all due respect, long story short, Prince Charming doesn't exist. Now that that little illusion in your mind that leads you to a conclusion for your behind, that's all coming because you won't remove your wishbone from where you need to have your spine. So with that being said, let's fall back, take that, hold that, and let that be that. And what's that? Start teaching your little girls that they don't need no man, because they are gonna one day be a one man. Let them know they can want a man, but don't want him too hard until after you see the true guy, the true Prince Charming he may be. And let that sink in. Let that marinate.